Hi everyone, I'm Lillian.
And I'm Felipe.
We are the Postmodern family.
We are Yankees living a traditional life here in the UK.
Which means we're not Southern American? Is that what you're saying?
In the global sense, Yankee is always referred to just American.
Or Yanks?
Uh-huh.
Is that a derogatory term?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. So we make 3 new videos every week, and we would love it if you subscribe to our channel. We make videos on reacting to British culture in general and vlogging our adventures living here.
We're very trad, very, very trad.
Hashtag trad. Today we're going to make a video about the 5 unique things about good British friends.
Okay, so in this episode we're going to talk about 5 traits that we've observed by having good British friends. So the first thing to note is that we've actually acquired good British friends, which is a good thing to say, something we didn't expect to have when we were here the first year.
Yeah, and you probably can look back on our videos where when we started...
There was a video titled, "Can Americans Be Friends with Brits?"
Was there?
Yep.
We did that?
Yeah, we did.
I thought there was one called optimism versus pessimism, and we talked about...
That's talked about in that episode, which is titled, "Can Americans Be Friends with Brits?"
Oh, I see. And so we've been here 4 years now, and it's really only in the last year that I feel like I've had some friends, but you've been building up friendships since you got here at work.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So here are the 5 things.
Number 1 is how professional they are at insulting you.
Number 2, they're always bantering with you. It's almost difficult to get a serious conversation going.
Number 3 is that they are very loyal.
Number 4 is that it's impossible to schedule social events unless you've scheduled them months in advance.
Number 5 is that they finally stop talking about the weather.
So I guess in reflection, this is really a comparison between American friends versus British friends.
That's
friends.
what this is about.
Yeah. So maybe we should have... I guess we did it in the title of unique things about good British friends. In America, it's not standard that you insult your friends. It's just... You could sometimes if you have that special friendship.
I think you have to clarify the difference between female friendships and male friendships.
Okay.
So when you're speaking about female friendships, I assume.
Yeah, in my female friendships, I never insult my friends. It's just not something
kosher.
To do. And I don't do it among British friends either. So I think that's more like a male friends thing. Or if I'm friends with a male, but I'm not friends with any males here, so I wouldn't insult them because I'm not good friends with them. Right? I don't have any good male friends. I'm not gonna offend someone now that...
In the traditional family life of living, the opposite sexes aren't to be good friends.
How about you? Insulting people?
I think I had friends... well, firstly, I would say that I have always insulted my friends since I was a young lad.
So Felipe's not the typical American, is he?
But most... of my friends didn't like it, including my brother. So I've come up with a rule that with my brother, I will never insult him. Maybe he's watching this video and feels insulted. Apologies. But later in later life, in adult life, I found some friends that could take the insulting. But most, we just didn't do it. And I mean, they didn't do it. I still tried to do it, but they would be offended.
So naturally, when we came here, Felipe was like, man, this is my kind of people.
This is my people.
Insulting people left and right, and they love it. They lap it up.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different kind of people.
Yeah. The only risk is being on the verge of hurting somebody. And I've seen it happen. I don't personally know if I have. I'm sure maybe I've done it once in a while here. But Brits being Brits, they won't tell me that I have, because that would be impolite. Yeah. So, but I have seen other people, cross that line. So it's a fine line to walk sometimes. But I think you could still stay far away. You could still stay far away from the line and banter.
But we're talking about good friends.
Yeah.
Can you ever really hurt a good friend when you're insulting them?
I have in the U.S., yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, but then in terms of bantering, yes, you banter all the time. Once again, I don't really banter. I don't think I've ever really bantered. The few times where I actually banter, Felipe loves it. He finds it hilarious, but I just don't have the mind, the wit for that kind of comedy.
Well, yeah, it takes a habit of always looking for the way, that step that no one's gonna see and realize is there.
And I didn't grow up in that kind of household. My parents were not any sort of comedians or anything. So I just don't think like that.
In Nicaragua, in my home culture of pre-America, there was bands. It was big time bands. Yeah.
Which was actually, let me comment on that. I felt very awkward because I would have never like made fun of or bantered with my mom the way you do. Like you make fun of her quite a lot, and I felt so uncomfortable. Like, isn't this disrespectful? But I guess cultural differences. That's what we're talking about. Okay, number 3. They're very loyal, and Felipe can attest to this because when we bought the house, he had coworkers, friends of his, come by like every night for like 2 or 3 hours after work in the freezing cold winter, working on our house, helping us out.
Yeah, it was, as you guys say, under the cosh. We bought the house and had 2 months to flip it to make it livable for us. And I was trying to save as much money as I can. So as you know from our previous videos, I was doing the electrics as much as I could and the heating and everything. And I told my friends at work, like, look, this is what I'm trying to do. And they were just like, yeah, he's not going to be able to do all that by himself. So they brought their tools and worked with me, for 2 to 3 weeks every night, upsetting their wives and everything. And in the dark, in the cold, just helping me do everything. It was great.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't think I have disloyal friends, but I don't think I've had any situations where I've had to call on their loyalty yet. So I can't attest to that quality. And then number 4, impossible to schedule social events with months in advance. This is just true.
I think generically, isn't it?
Every British person.
Calendar driven, appointment driven.
If you do happen to do like a last minute thing, it's like we have had that happen, right? And it's quite amazing that it when it does, but it's just not normal. Yeah. And the other thing too is like an American good friend expects you to be able to just on the fly go do something.
That's right.
Whereas the British friend does not expect that of you.
No way. No. That would be rude.
And then the last one, yes, we can finally stop talking about the weather because you basically talk about the weather for like years.
Let's rephrase that. We can finally have more topics of conversation than just the weather, because even with the good friends, you still talk about the weather. You can't escape the weather talk. It's just not the only topic of conversation.
Yeah, exactly. For years, you basically just talk about the weather.
If you're not good friends with someone, that's all you ever talk about.
Weather, holiday. And then if you have kids, what are your kids doing?
Yeah. What are you doing this weekend? God forbid you say church.
Thanks so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Let us know if we missed some things, if some things are totally untrue. I'm sure you can let us know. We're learning. This is a learning process. What do you think?
Yeah, it is. If you like the content we produce, feel free to support us in multiple ways. We have a Patreon account. We have an Amazon wish list. We have music for sale that Lillian has put out. And we now have t-shirts as well as mugs.
And tote bags.
And tote bags. Is there anything I'm missing?
Mugs and tote bags. We tried to do the whole hat thing, but we haven't yet.
No. I mean, of the 4 things.
Music,
Patreon, Amazon, t-shirts and mugs, 4 things.
Yeah, so the latest thing is that we have mugs for sale. So if you're not a t-shirt wearing person, kind of like me, I'm not really a t-shirt wearing person, but I do drink a lot of tea. I would probably look into getting a mug, a little cup, so you can support our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.